host for MotorWeek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to MotorWeek. We're glad to have you with us. Comparing automobiles to animals is often the easiest way to describe a vehicle's character. Images of everything from jackrabbits to jaguars have been used over the years to good effect. But the beast that exotic Italian cars are most often compared to is a thoroughbred racehorse. Like the finest stallions, these machines demand the best from a driver. Well, the same goes for Italian motorcycles. This Ducati 916 is a perfect example. It was bred for the track and then set loose on the street. So grab the reins and hold on tight. It's a wild ride. Just like a top thoroughbred, the Ducati 916's lines speak of power and performance, and well, they should. Like the best racehorses, it comes from an excellent bloodline. Ducati machines have racked up 6 AMA and World Superbike titles in the last 5 years. And the 916 itself has carried British rider Carl Fogarty to a pair of World Superbike titles in its first 2 years of competition. But looks alone could sell this stallion. The 916's unmistakably Italian line set the motorcycle world on its ear when first unveiled in 1993. From its drooping shark-like snout to a curvaceous 4.5-gallon fuel tank and distinctive upswept tail with twin oval exhaust canisters, it's a refreshing change from the look-alike bullet bikes that populate most motorcycle showrooms. And a big part of the reason that the 916 has graced more magazine covers around the world than any bike in recent memory. But the real reasons lie under its sensuous skin. The 916 skeleton is Ducati's familiar lattice-style arrangement of chrome moly tubing. But this one is much stiffer, with extra trick pieces, such as an adjustable steering head and massive single-sided swing arm. Suspension pieces are also heavy-duty, with fully adjustable 43mm inverted forks up front and a fully adjustable Ohlins shock at the rear. They support 17-inch alloy wheels, the rear wearing huge 50 series rubber, while the front rim carries a pair of 320mm Brembo brake discs with 4 piston calipers. But the heart of this Italian stallion is the 916cc engine. Like all production Ducatis, it's a 90-degree V-twin with a fully mechanical or desmodromic valve train. But this Charger breathes harder thanks to electronic fuel injection, 4-valve cylinder heads, and a free-flowing stainless steel exhaust system. If that sounds like a recipe for serious horsepower, it is. A spin on the dyno at Batley Cycles of Gaithersburg, Maryland showed us 103 horsepower at the rear wheel. Torque was an equally impressive 63 pound-feet. All that propelling a package that weighs only 429 pounds and requires a flexible rider to fit its very racy riding position, which when combined with the 916's limited steering lock and a sometimes temperamental dry clutch makes slow urban traffic a test of endurance. While the dreaded spring-loaded Italian side stand makes parking it a test of nerves. But turn up the wick on your favorite back road and everything falls into place. This is a serious toy for serious boys, with reserves of power and handling best tapped by experienced riders. Those that can exploit the quick razor-sharp steering and freight train power delivery. Though even a raw beginner would appreciate the superb power and feel of the massive Brembo brakes. But like any Italian exotic, the 916 was clearly hemmed in by a world of slow cars, radar guns, and double yellow lines. So we headed for its real home, the racetrack. West Virginia's Summit Point Raceway to be more specific. Once there, we turned the 916 over to road racer Jeff Atwell. Jeff is well qualified to put Ducati's best through its paces here, having raced at Summit Point for 12 years and held the 1993 lap record. And it only took a few laps for Jeff to pronounce himself very pleased with the 916's handling. The short 55.6-inch wheelbase allowed it to turn quickly, while the light weight made it easy to flick from side to side. Jeff was also impressed with the engine's prodigious torque, which rocketed the bike out of Summit's many tight turns. But like all racers, he asked for more power on the top end, finding the 916's twin to be a bit flat above 8,500 RPM. Not a problem likely to be encountered by the average street rider. The 6-speed gearbox he described as idiot-proof, requiring little effort and delivering solid shifts all day long. While the brakes were simply phenomenal. The big Brembo's slamming the 916 down from speed with rock-like stability and superb lever feel. But for all its racetrack prowess, we doubt that many 916s will ever truly be ridden this hard. That's partly due to the skill required to coax the best out of it, and partly also due to the price. At $15,400 apiece, few owners will want to risk their hard-earned prize. So like a fine thoroughbred horse, the 916 will be reserved for those special days when the sun is bright and the roads are clear. Bred for the track but loose on the street, the Ducati 916 is as close to a true competition machine as most motorcyclists are ever likely to get. And like a true champion, delivers a ride that no one who gets on it will ever forget.